What's up, guys? Episode 28 of the Show for Gamers. I'm Jay, this is Al. We're reviewing the PlayStation exclusive Heavy Rain. This is from the people that made a PlayStation game that I loved called Indigo Prophecy. Basically, what these people do is make interactive movies, and that's pretty much what this is. In general, it's just a crap ton of time-active events. Now, it ranges from simple things like brushing your teeth to full-out button fights.
Yeah, when you're battling guys, yeah.
You basically play as 4 characters over the course of 4 days. I think his name's Ethan Parrish. His son basically goes missing and he tries to find his son. There's Madison Page. She is a journalist that gets involved with the whole Ethan story. There's Scott Shelby. He's a private investigator trying to figure out basically the case of the Origami Killer. And there's Norman, I can never remember his last name. This really kind of dorky FBI agent, but he has these badass glasses that let him, with the help of this glove, like physically scan evidence and stuff. Yeah. He's probably the most
high-tech shit.
Yeah, he's probably the most interactive character that you play as, and like I said, it ranges from burping a baby to, you know, fighting for your life in a junkyard. Like, so the amount of range just goes crazy. The graphics are really good. And the time active events, they did a good job of mixing those up too. It's like left, right, up, down on all the joystick. Yep. You know,
you have the full motion.
There's there's up, down. They're shaking it. They're shaking it left and right. There's, you know, square, triangle, X. The big thing, the ones that I had trouble with, but I understand why they're done that way, is basically it's
the combinations.
Yeah, it's a combination, but you have to hold all of them down. So it'd be like L, R2, square.
And you gotta keep holding them. So it's like sometimes you're holding like 2 of the pads, you know, like X and square.
No, there's a part I don't know if you got to it, but there's a part basically where Ethan's in like this abandoned factory, and there's like these like power conductors with like all these electrical cords. Oh my god. It's like, not only is it like a maze, each time you have to go through the cords, it's like R1, triangle, X, and you're like,
no, I did that. I had to stop after I got through there because my hands hurt, actually. I was like, oh man. Because you're doing all these different things, like, oh, this is not cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if this is for everybody. I mean, personally, in my opinion, if you own a PS3, you should own it, but
oh yeah.
The thing is about this, the thing that makes it a game and not just an interactive experience to me is the fact that you still have to take characters from point A to point B. You still have to explore. Basically, when there's dialogue options, all the dialogue options are assigned to a button, and those are spinning around the character. And depending upon how you talk or negotiate with NPCs, kind of depends upon where the story goes.
Yeah, I like how they did that too, because you know, there's some points where it's just kind of spinning around and you see your options, and sometimes your character's either like nervous or scared or something, so they're shaking and stuff, so you're actually like trying to read what your options are and stuff, and you know, it tries to get you in that feeling.
Yeah, I think that was a really smart thing to do too, because most of the time when those are spinning, I think people kind of pick out the one that just stands out to them and they just pick it on impulse.
Yeah.
Controlling your character in the environment, most of the time is easy. I had some camera problems. Clicking L1 kind of like resets the camera to where it should be. Other than that, I mean, there were a couple times when, like, this was like my second playthrough. Like, my first playthrough, I found like no bugs.
Yeah.
I didn't find anything wrong. But like my second playthrough, there was a part where I was supposed to play with Ethan's kids, and it wouldn't start up, so I just like reloaded the game and then it worked. But another thing you can do is hold down L2, and the same dialogue things pop up, but they're just so you can hear your character's thoughts, and those kind of help you. Kind of push you along in the right direction in the game, basically.
Yeah, because most of your options and stuff you pick, they don't tell you, you know, what the outcome's going to be and how that's going to really help you.
Yeah, and I mean, the whole thing too with the game is it can play out in different ways depending upon what you do and what you pick. I mean, there's a part in a store where you can basically clock a guy in the back of the head with a bottle and done. Well, if you screw that up, it turns into this big, having your hands up, having a gun pointed at you dialogue thing.
Like, negotiate with them to try to get them not to shoot you and stuff.
Yeah, you can actually complete the game and have characters die on you. Yeah. I mean, when I had the game completed, Ethan was pretty beaten up. I mean, I'm not going to give any of the big stuff away, but
like the characters can change emotionally and stuff like that, you know, and you can.
Yeah, the lead designer of this game basically his goal is to make people cry. I don't know if it'll do that, but I definitely had an emotional stake in each character. And when the big reveals happen, they definitely are like, whoa.
Yeah, they're.
And they slowly layer stuff on, like, okay, here's a little bit more about Scott Shelby, here's a little bit more about Madison Page, like. And they do it in a really cool fashion where you're kind of always confused, but yet you want to know more. I literally sat down and played this in one sitting. I played for 12 hours straight and just beat the game. Because I just couldn't, I couldn't go get a drink, I couldn't go to the bathroom, nothing. I was just stuck in the story. It was amazing.
Yeah, they get you hooked pretty good, yeah.
But yeah, if you have, don't talk to anybody about this game, just play it. Don't watch any YouTube videos about it. Because a lot of people are just, here's who the killer is, here's the, it's like, you guys are assholes. Don't do that. Just
don't ruin it.
Check it out. 10 out of 10 for Heavy Rain. It was really freaking sweet.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, guys. Keep giving me stuff for the hat, basically. The question of the week for prize.
Ooh, question of the week.
We'll do how many knots are behind Jay.
Ooh.
There you go.
Good luck with that one.
Good luck with that one. The hint for last week, basically, there's a behind the scenes where we kind of give you a little showing of the studio. I think Al or me, we literally say exactly what the answer is.
Yeah.
Like.
I think you. Yeah.
I literally say what's like holding up the thing. So.
The question was what's holding up this background. We used to have duct tape, not something different.
Okay, lucky you, buddy. This is the only subscriber we've ever drawn something out of. But next week we're gonna do Alien vs Predator. And that episode is going to be called Chair Slam, I'm Here to Eat. And that's thanks to John Luke 07 2000. Check out his channel. You win again. And why? Because he, back in the day, put a lot in the hat. So the more you put in the hat, the better chance you have. Your name gets out there. Title. People check out your channel.
Bam.
There you go. John Luke. Next week's because of you. Chair Slam, I'm Here to Eat. Check it out, episode 29.